second quest. I'm in one of the Mages Guild inside Wayrest, which is located here in Stormhaven, just not too far away from Glenumber. And I kind of leveled up his rapport just by entering in this place, and ta-da! Now we have Bastion's second quest, so we're gonna find out what that's all about, and I hope you enjoy going through it with me. Thanks everyone for watching. Now let's get to it.
I've been thinking about my sister, Clarine. Why would Lord Sylvel tell me she was dead all those years ago? Why didn't I end up with her after my mother's death? I think it's time to get some answers. I'm missing some part of the story. Now that I know Clarine is alive, I want to meet her. I don't hold any high expectations, but I need some answers. I want to begin by calling on her husband, Count Ozin. He's a well-known noble who often visits Wayrest on the realm's business. Clarine has had decades to reach out to me. Either she doesn't know I'm alive, or she wants nothing to do with me. Either way, my return may be unwelcome. I should approach the matter with care. Would you come to Wayrest with me? If Count Ozin's in Wayrest, we'll probably find him at the Cloudy Dregs Inn. Visiting nobles often stay there. I hope he can tell me something. After what I've learned about my mother's last wishes, I don't know what to think. I don't. I know she's about 18 years older than I am. I was a late-in-life child. According to my mother's servant, Analiath, Clarine went off to marry Elmond Ozin soon after I was born, just before the fall of House Hallex.
Huh.
I've heard his name a time or two, usually when Lord Sylvel and his visitors got to talking about court gossip. The Ozins are a minor house with lands in the countryside of Stormhaven. Elmond Ozin is said to be respectable, at least. I don't see why he wouldn't. The taint on the Hallex name makes other nobles uneasy, but that was many years ago now. Of course, if he didn't know about my mother's arrangements, he might be very surprised to learn he has a brother-in-law. That's the question, isn't it? Why did she send me to the Sylvels? Was her own situation too precarious? Did she not want the care of a child? Or perhaps she's dead. It's possible Analiath is mistaken, and Lord Sylvel told me the truth. If Count Ozin's in Wayrest, we'll probably find him at the Cloudy Dregs Inn. Visiting nobles often stay there. I hope he can tell me something. After what I've learned about my mother's last wishes, I don't know what to think.
Alright, and it just so happens we're already in Wayrest. It's so funny. I was referring to that add-on. So I use this add-on that when I res people, they'll send it'll send them a receipt for the soul gems that I spent on them. I think it's called, you should really get it because it's a very fun and interesting add-on. It's called Thank You for Your Service add-on. Basically, it sends them a custom message every time you exit the dungeon that you're in, if you happen to res one of those dudes. Anyway, you should see some of the responses that I get. It's like hilarious. Super hilarious. Let's see where we're supposed to be going. I think this inn or tavern is down here on this corner. Not just because I'm following the map indicator at the top, but I think, yeah, okay, it's somewhere around here. Oh, by the way, for those of you that don't know, just recently, ZeniMax did that update on Monday, and sure enough, they fixed the non-combat pets. And what do you know? We got our dog back. Yay! Funny looking thing. Ever see the Three Stooges? Three Stooges did the same thing. They dressed in black and then painted the skeleton over their fat bodies, and it's like, oh no. It's so hilarious on so many levels. Anyway, yeah, we
You
get
there? Do you bring news? Or are you here to deliver a demand?
got the
He
dog
looks
back,
upset. Maybe you should sound him out.
and we're gonna go ahead and continue with the quest.
This isn't a very good time, stranger. Be on your way. Unless you bring some new tidings about my wife. She's been captured by slavers. Clarine was on her way to visit a friend near Coglin when she was attacked. Luckily, one of her guards managed to trail the slavers to Coglin Mine. I must arrange a rescue at once. State your business swiftly.
Wow.
Bastion Alex. What? That's him over there, isn't it? Oh, he looks just like his father. I don't know how to say this, but Clarine believes he died as an infant. After her family's scandal, I thought it best to distance her from Halleck's name. I'm afraid so. And I told the Sylvels to let Bastion believe he had no family left. It was the safest course. Are the gods punishing me now for that choice? Oh, is it my fault that Clarine... Wait, you and Alex seem able. You can save her.
He seems to be a decent kind of guy, so we'll help him out.
I truly never intended any harm to Clarine's brother. I thought I was keeping them both safe. And protecting her reputation, of course. Well, her reputation as the Countess Ozin. There was no other choice, really. After Lord Halleck's treason, some of the king's counselors argued for executing the whole family to make sure no threat to the king remained. The only way to survive was to convince the king's officials that the Halleck's family no longer existed. Oh yes, of course they did. I had to convince them that my new wife was appalled by what her father had done and repudiated the Halleck's name. Not only was Clarine at risk, my own house might have fallen under suspicion of treason too. I don't care for your insinuation. I love Clarine, and I feared for her life. But yes, I had my own title and family to think of. I was new to my title, and it would have been irresponsible to not consider House Ozin's safety too.
Okay, so we just insulted him once. This would be a second time. So let me exit it and see if Bastion has anything to say so we can continue without actually asking him this question. Yes, okay, so let's ask.
You let your own wife believe that her brother was dead?
I made the decision many years ago when I was young and new to my title, and newly married to a woman I only wanted to protect.
You left a young child with strangers! They brought me up as a glorified servant!
They were to use the funds you had to see to your education, and raise you as a gentleman.
It should have been her decision, not yours. I'm going to find my sister. For her sake, not yours.
Alright, let's do this.
Count Ozin told Clarine I was dead? And he conspired with Lord Sylvel to keep me in ignorance too? What kind of life would I have had if these cowards had just told my sister and I the truth? I suppose I can understand that. If the choice was telling a lie or risking the gallows for my sister, then Ozin made the right decision. It isn't cowardice to fear for someone you love. And it's clear that he fears for Clarine now.
That NPC just walked right through me like I didn't even exist.
I know the place. Bandits and outlaws often lair there. I'll sort out the rest of this later, after we make sure Clarine is safe. I couldn't bear it if I got so close to finding her, only to lose her now.
To Coghlan Mine, then.
Lord Sylvel told me more than once that I should be grateful that he didn't just drop me off at some orphanage or another. But this whole business of buried secrets and deliberate lies is infuriating, regardless of the reasons for it. It makes sense that the Count wanted to protect my sister. I could almost forgive that. But I suspect he was also interested in protecting his own good name.
Oops.
I can't help but wonder about the life I could have had if he'd chosen differently.
Excuse me, I'm a little thirsty.
No. I was much better off than if I'd been left at an orphanage. But I wasn't family, and I wasn't quite the help. If I hadn't met you, I would have spent the rest of my life looking after the Sylvel's interests without ever really belonging.
Huh, okay.
Fighters Guild won't let me join, just because I don't know how to fight. If I can't join, how am I supposed to learn? It's just not fair.
Okay, Coghlan Mine. Remind me again, where is that? And stop looking at my butt. Not supposed to be looking there. Only I'm allowed to do that. Coghlan Mine. Coghlan Mine. Interesting. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's a pledge. Coghlan Mine. Could it be around? There it is. Oh, sorry. And apologize for any noise you may hear outside my window, any fire alarm that goes off if somebody's barbecuing, and or my fan that's going, because it's super hot. Even though, yeah, it's like 10 minutes of heat. Whoops.
I am not afraid of you. This is a great area for harvesting. You've got a knack for stumbling across those things.
Well, while I'm here, I might as well pick it up.
What do you think you'll make with that? This looks like the
None
right
of your
place.
business.
I'm not the praying sort. But I'm praying my sister is unharmed.
Is he still talking? I'm like, if I knew that, I would have stood outside the door for another second or two. Okay, let's clean house. Find out what's going on down here, huh? Do I have... Yep.
Let's go!
Fudge. Won't let me take it. Well, I don't know who put it
Anything
way
useful?
up high. Anyway.
I feel like we must be getting close. Hurry. Nice haul.
Sucker.
You won't get away with kidnapping a countess! If you had any brains, you'd flee now! Whoever you are, untie me so I can get away from these villains. I can see to it that you are well rewarded for your help. Did my husband send... Oh, never mind. Let's get out of here.
Okay. Pushy.
There's the door.
Wow, not even a thank you? How rude.
I can't believe that I'm free. How can I thank my gallant rescuers?
Any idea where she's going? Oh, right over here, huh?
I am Countess Clarine Ozin. I had hoped that my husband's troops would rescue me from that awful mine, but I don't recognize you. No matter, you have my deepest gratitude, strangers. How did you know where to find me? Did he? Oh, I prayed that one of the guards had managed to get through to him. Elmond must have... That is... I'm sorry, but your companion, who is he? He looks just like someone I knew a long time ago.
This is gonna be good.
What? How is this... Bastion? My baby brother? I thought he was dead! By the 8! Of course he looks familiar! He takes after our father. Oh, excuse me, please. I am quite overcome. Look at him. He was so small when I left our home. Our parents were so excited to have another child so late in their marriage. Where has he been all this time? How did he come to find me now? Bastion? The last time I saw you, you were only a toddler. I did not even know that you were alive.
I only just learned that you were alive. I wish I'd known sooner.
You look so much like our father, but you probably have no memories of him, do you?
Sadly, I do not. Nor you, Clarine. I would like to find out what I've missed.
I as well. Oh, I have so many questions for you. Did you know you have a niece and nephew to meet?
I would like that. And I have many questions for you, too. But first, let me speak to my friend here.
How rude am I, huh? I took this guy to meet his own sister, and I'm dressing him up in a pink towel. Oh well.
Clarine is a stranger to me, of course. But part of me feels like I know her somehow. She said I favored our father. I've always wondered about that.
Oh, sorry about that.
Indeed. I confess, I was a little worried that she might not have much to say to me. After all, she's a countess,
Hello?
and we are strangers.
Oh.
Clarine seems kind, though. I like her already. That feels rather good.
Ah, nice.
Which is something the Sylvels could never do. She has a good heart, I believe. It's strange. I left the Sylvels because I wanted to find my own place in the world. Discovering a family I thought I lost? It roots you properly, so to speak. Not yet. Right now, I still want travel and adventure. Being part of my sister's family is something that will happen with time. Thank you for seeing this through. I think I'd rather face a dozen dragons than the ghosts of the past.
Family secrets.
Oh, Clarine, are you all right? Clarine, I've been worried sick. Thank the eight that you are all right.
All is well, Elmond. The heroes you sent succeeded, and I have something extraordinary to tell you.
I know, my dear, I know. An old wrong can be set right today. I feared for your life. I know I should have told you about Bastion, but I will earn your forgiveness, and his, I promise you.
Well, there you are. There you have it. Nice. So now we have both companions that we can stick inside our house. Completed a few quests here and there, and I'd like to thank everyone who joined me today to witness this event. It's new to me. And, yeah. Hope everyone enjoyed. Until next time, peace out. Stay frosty.